Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Cici Oktasari. So, in this time, I would like to present about sustainable development goals of gender equality and gender pay gap in workplace. So, this is the outline, and in this outline, I have three sessions. The first about introduction, the second about discussion, and the last about the conclusion. So the first session is introduction. What is gender equality in workplace? The difference from gender equality and gender equality in workplace is gender equality is when people of all genders have equal right, responsibility, and opportunities. And about the gender equality in workplace is achieved when people are able to access, enjoy the same rewards, resources, and opportunities regardless of gender. The next about the discussion one, this is the causes of gender inequality in workplace. In these causes, I have four causes. The first is gender roles. In many business, an employee is expected to put in long hours of commitment to prove their ability. For example, moving or changing jobs cannot prevent for employees. For female employees, move to other location is problematic because of the location of their supposed work, and for female employees have moved maybe only for a while, and after which they need to give time to their family. So the amount of time that they can devote to their career may not be enough for them to reach their goals better than men. And the next causes is cultural and social norms. As we know, women are considered strong but weak in emotion. The weakness from women because they are bound by conventional culture norms that exist in their country. Uh, this hinders their career advancement. For example, in a country like India, women are only considered machine of reproduction and unemployed servant serving his family. And in the past, mostly women in male-dominant countries such as the Middle East, women lost opportunities, access to leadership position, equal pay, and etc. And the third about the sexual and gender-based violence. Gender-based violence is an expression of inequality and the different roles of rapes, abuse, and domestic violence and relationship with each other. In this case, women tend to experience crises that are different from men, and violence conflict can change the entire household structure. And the last causes about the unequal access to economic research and position. Gender inequality appears everywhere in economic inequality. The meaning that critical aspect of gender inequality involves unequal access to economic research and positions. And the next discussion, the reason why the gender pay gap increases. As we know, we have four reasons. The first, more men in senior roles than women. In January, U.S. Department of Labor, the company Oracle software company, to discriminates against women and people of various skin. It is true that there are more senior men serving women in the workplace, and parents tend to be paid more than juniors, which negatively impact of gender pay. And the second reason is this discrimination and prejudice in hiring and pay decision. Even though women have a higher rank than men, leadership qualities, communication skills, problem management, and innovation, persistent women without realizing by the employer and who still consider men to be more competent. And the third reason is women prioritize prioritizing more time out of work rise a family. Yeah, because woman is a mother, so as a working mother, they can tend to prioritize most 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 of their time from work to raise their family. So they prefer low wage in the industries that make them comfortable. And the last, lack of flexibility for mothers returning to work. Uh, in most in most cases, when women want to go back to work after having children, uh, most of workplace don't provide flexibility, and for mothers, therefore they are forced to take lower paying and less demanding jobs. The next discussion about the impact of gender pay in the work. I have three impact. The first is for employee. Gender equality wage is essential for the economy and society to develop. Even the gap has decreases slightly, and globally women are paid an average of 63% less than men for similar roles. And the gender pay gap affects periods such as in employees, the first employees, as a survey conducted by Reston US, 80% of women said they, they would turn to employees and they feel have greater gender equality, and 49% would leave their jobs if they studies with men employees in the same position are paid more and 40% have experienced discrimination in the workplace. And the second impacts in organization. Gender pay gap impacts in organization performance on workplace culture. Companies that cover which will pay less than dissuading to take action, as on average correcting the uncertainty each year. And the third impact for investor. Equality of gender pay on benefits. When employees feel that they are unfairly, they are more motivated to generate a higher retention rate, and also increase ability to attract great attention, and then improves customer orientation employee satisfaction and better decision making. and and the next discussion, I have a solution to eliminate gender equality in workplace. This is I have five solutions. The first, to obtain gender equality at workplace, both women and men must be given equal treatment by the employer. The second, individuals with the right attributes deserve the opportunities to play the role of leadership regardless of gender. Therefore, the employee must not be biased in many manner. And the next, enterprises should allow for flexible work arrangement to their employees to have a positive impact on the overall work-life balance. And the next solution, governmental interference, that is enforcing effect legislative laws on companies and pressurize the employees to create fairer work in conduction and help close the gender pay gap. And the last, we have promoting women entrepreneurship would narrow multiple genders gaps such as female startup rates, productivity, and profitability of business. So this is the conclusion. As we know, gender equality workplace is something which can be achieved when employees are treated equal without any bias and discriminate in terms of rewards, opportunities, research, promotion, retirements, and etc. In a organization, despite remarkable progress witnessed toward gender equality in recent years, mainly in education, health, and female workplace participation, gender inequality has not vanished completely due to increased disparity in gender pay gap and various other factors contribute to gender inequality across the global. It is said that the gender equality also eliminate gender pay gap. There is the average difference between the remuneration for women and men at workplace. As the issue still persists in many countries, including India, United States, and many other countries, the women earn less than men. First, gender equality has not been achieved, and moreover, evidence show that the differential concentration has persisted at least with respect to women over a substantial period of time. And women face this disparity at workplace as they are obligated to care works when compared to men at work. Therefore, gender equality and cause of gender pay gap cannot be witnessed in era. So this is the reference, the journal and articles, and that's all about my presentation. And if you have a question, I will happy to be answered. And thank you for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.